I truly cannot believe that I am finally making this video. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm 38 years old. I live in Michigan and I started creating content online 20 years ago. Today, I am here to tell you exactly how I doubled my YouTube subscriber count within the last 2 weeks. This is something that moved so slow for so long and then ramped up quickly all of a sudden, which is kind of how my entire life has been. Maybe you relate to that, maybe you don't, but today I'm here to tell you exactly what I've been doing to make this happen and what I've been missing this whole time. Tip number 1, less is more. I started out with vlogs that were super long and random, things like days in my life, weeks in my life, vlogs that were 30, 45, 60 minutes long, because those were the types of vlogs that I enjoyed watching. But what I wasn't getting was that the people that were producing these types of vlogs already had 100,000, 500,000, 1 million subscribers. And here I was with 100 or 200 subscribers. You can't just put whatever out there and expect everyone to flock to you. If people don't know who you are, you need to give them a reason to watch you. Give them a reason to be interested. I started making shorter, more focused vlogs, like this one, vlogs that were maybe 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. And another reason why I started doing that was because I noticed from my stats that people were dropping off after the 10-minute mark. So if I wanted people to watch an entire video, I had to get it as close to 10 minutes as possible. And that brings me to tip number 2. Create themes and series that give people something to look forward to. Think about your favorite show and how you're always looking forward to the next episode, or your favorite book series and how you can't wait for the next book to come out because you enjoyed the last one so much, so you know you're probably going to like the next one too. That's exactly what you want to do here. Look at your most popular vlogs and create more of those. Don't try to recreate the wheel. If something is working, keep doing more of it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that brings me to tip number 3. There is a secret sauce, but you have to experiment with recipes of your own to create your own secret sauce. Everyone is going to thrive in a different way. You're going to find something that works for you and sticks. And what works for me might not work for you. Right now, I'm doing moving vlogs and I'm doing my 5 a.m. diaries. Those 2 themes seem to be working for me right now. So I'm gonna keep creating those until they stop working. Number 4, play around with both long form and short form content. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an old lady. Short form content stresses me out. Like, it is just so overstimulating to scroll through, so I never do. It's not something that I consume often. It's just too fast and I don't know, it's too much. So I don't really watch it. So again, I wasn't creating something because it wasn't something I enjoyed, but it doesn't mean that other people aren't enjoying it. I had to kind of go along with that trend of short form content, even though it wasn't my favorite, because I knew that it would get me more views and more subscribers. With that, I started making shorts that were very focused, like my long form content. For a long time, when it comes to short form, I was just posting kind of whatever I wanted, whatever I thought was funny. I didn't know if anyone else would get it. I just thought that it would make a good short. But again, what I enjoy is not exactly what other people enjoy. So I had to really think about, what are other people going to get out of this? How is this tiny little 7-second, 20-second, 60-second short, how is that going to impact someone? What is that going to do for the person watching? What are other people going to get out of this? What is that going to do for someone else? Not just what I think is funny and silly. So I made sure that my shorts were relevant, they were about current topics, and I was using trending audio, even if I didn't like the songs. Okay, I'm the type of person where I can't lie. It makes me really uncomfortable. I'm all about, I'm basically authentic to a fault. I'm very blunt and honest and straightforward. Some people call that savage. And it makes me feel really uncomfortable if I'm doing something that I think is disingenuous and not true and transparent to me. There was a part of me that just kind of had to get over that when it came to creating content that was going to resonate with people. I had to be okay with maybe doing some things that weren't super in line with what I enjoyed to consume, because I knew that other people would enjoy consuming it. And honestly, it has paid off. My 5th tip is simple, but it is not easy. I know this sounds cliche, but my final tip is to not give up. Do not stop, but take a break if you need to. You'll come back with fresh inspiration and motivation and creativity. You'll come back rested. Because if you're a content creator, I know the burnout is real, especially if you're doing it alongside jobs and kids and boyfriends and girlfriends and everything else that you need to do to survive as an adult human being. I took a really long hiatus from YouTube this year, like 4 or 5 months, and honestly, I stayed off most social media throughout the summer. I still don't post on Instagram and Facebook as much as I used to, and I'm okay with that because I'm mostly focusing on YouTube right now, but take a break if you need to. This big influx of views and subscribers came after I took my break. It gave me time to think and process and decide what it really was I wanted from this platform and if it really was what I wanted to do in the first place. And now I know what I am aiming for. I know who I'm trying to reach. And that is people that have struggled with the same things as me so that I can help them get through it. People like moms, single women in general. I was single for years and years before I met my soulmate recently. And being single in your 30s is not always fun, especially when, again, you have kids and jobs and all these other things to juggle. So that is who I started speaking to, and that is who started speaking back to me. I primarily watch like 23-year-old rich girls who live in these fancy like high-rise apartments and have no kids and don't have a 9-to-5, and there's no way I could even try to be like them, right? So I had to really dig deep and become even more authentic to who I was. Again, still being transparent and authentic and realistic without dragging the vlog on and on and on for the sake of that. But back to my point, don't give up. I am so glad that I didn't give up, because if I had, I wouldn't be seeing the results that I'm seeing now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I didn't stop completely. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. I see it all. I love you guys so much, and I know that it is just going to keep getting better and better around here, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you get all the notifications when I pop up with the new vlog. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. I know it was a little bit different. I'd love to get your feedback, but I just had to share this with you guys as soon as possible. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.